Hi all, today I'll be giving you a walkthrough of a productivity tool which I have created on Figma Make. This is created with the help of an AI, and this tool is about productivity. This is all about logging your task uh, and daily visualization of how much of a task you have completed, and then the synthesis is synthesizing your data. Like if let's say for project A, you take this much of hour this week, for project B, you took this much of hour, all can be taken there. Let's quickly create account and jump into the platform. Account is created. It's time, it's loading. So, all right. So the very first thing we see is the onboarding modal, which shows about task management. Here we have welcome John, the username which you it will be rendered here. This says that this product is task management tool designed to help user track their daily schedule, manage tasks, generate productivity reports. So this actually generates three type of report: analytic report, email report, and Excel report. So analytic reports are the metrics there, which you can see like uh, your daily time distribution, your project wise distribution, your category wise distribution. Then in email report, it actually generates the body of the email which you can send to your managers and supervisors, and it shows uh, uh, the categorization of your task and task description. And then we have Excel report. So Excel report actually generates the CSV format of your task. On the leftmost column, we have the module you worked on, the date you worked on, and the categories, the project categories, and the task description. Let's quickly select next. The very first thing you need to do is create your first project. Here is the textual details. I'll show you how to moving forward. Add your first task, view your analytics. You're all set. So, okay, I'll just check here and I'll click. Let's get started. So our onboarding modal is closed. The very first thing you see here is the daily timeline view. So daily timeline view is here. I can see the time slots 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Why is it in a that way? Because the default time slot is set here 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. If I want to change it, let's say I work at my office from 9:30 to 6:30, I'll click here. I'll set my start time as 9:30 a.m. My end time as 6:30 p.m. and I save the settings. My time slots are now rendered correctly 9:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Okay, now here I can see today I have completed zero tasks, zero productive time, uh, left navigation, task dashboard, reports, analytics, event report, Excel report, and settings. And here you can see it says I have 1 hour 17 minutes left. So because I'm recording this video at 10:42 a.m., it shows I have 1 hour 70 minutes left to log today's task. So in this, you have to log your task daily, and you have two 24-hour period to do so. I can, and here the task dashboard, it shows your task completed. So as per the onboarding, let's quickly jump into the projects and create a project. So by default, one project is already created here, and that is the general. So general has categories, meetings, and administrative, and respectively, each have subcategories: team meeting, client meeting, one-on-one planning, and documentation. Okay, so let's quickly create one more project. And let's say you work on a product company and you have two projects, customer application and partner application. Let's quickly set up those two things. I'll click here. I'll name it as customer application, color assigned, add project is added. Now quickly add categories to this project, customer application. So let's say in customer application, I have a dashboard. Dashboard category is added here. I can click here and add subcategory to dashboard like wireframing. I can add UI design, UX audit, and so on. Let's add one more category, and that would be like, let's say, orders page. Orders page has research, wireframing, and design. So right now I have added one more project, that is customer application, and along with it, two categories. Let's add one more project. I'll quickly show you how the projects are color coded. You can click here, and there you have partner application. You can add the description. The color assigned will be green. So you see, this helps you to bifurcate your projects. Now let's add uh, analytics page. In analytics, let's say information architecture, defining, and let's say sitemap creation. Let's keep it to one category limited. I'll actually show you how you can add more categories to your application or your projects without coming to the project page. Now let's quickly go to daily timeline to add a task, because as now we have set up our projects. Let's say for 9:30 I had a meeting. Let's quickly, this is, you click here on the time slot and this modal opens, which shows add a task or mark as a break, selected time slot, project selection, category. So category, task title, task description. If you want to attach the link, let's say if I am writing, I did the UI design, I want to add the Figma link along with it, I can do so. And if I want to add any screenshot, I can do so. Say general meetings, team meeting, team sync call, let's say shared previous progress and plan the next actionables. Let's add the task. Now that task is already added here, and you can see, click in audit, and I can edit and delete it. Now let's say for 10 to 1 p.m. I was working on customer application. I'll click here, because now I can't, let's say, look, click on one and add task and click on another and add same task. What I'll do, I'll multi-select it, add to 6 slot. I'll click customer application. I'll say I was working on dashboard and I was doing wireframing. Say dashboard V1 wireframing, wireframed the dashboard as per the findings. And quickly add the task. So now you see these task is added till 1 p.m. Now let's say for 1 to 1:30 I had a break. I'll click here. I'll mark it as a break. Break added. Now let's say for 1:30 to 3 p.m. I was working on partner application. In partner, I can select partner application, but I was not actually working on analytics page. But now I want to create one more category. I'll click on add new category, and let's say I was working on payouts page. In payouts page, there must be few more subcategories. So let's say I was working on UX audit. What could be the task title? Audited payouts page. Say and the heuristics. Add. So you see now partner application tasks are added here. Now let's say for 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. that is my end of the day. I I still worked on dashboard on wireframing. So now I won't be clicking again and again adding new task. What I can do, I'll select all these slots. I'll add to send slot. Here you can see continue previous task. Here I can click and select the previous task already done. Dashboard by one framing. All the fields are populated. I'll click on continue task and see that task is being continued. So now here it shows I worked for 9 hours. Total productive time was 48 or 30 minutes. I had a break of 30 minutes and then all the project task distribution. Also, I can do one more thing. Like let's say between 1:30 to 2 p.m. I was working on payouts page, but I also did a few tasks. I also had one meeting. So I want to add one more task to the already existing task time slot. I'll click here and it will show general meeting, one-on-one meeting with teammate, discussed findings. Add task. See, one more task is already added here. So this is our daily timeline view. You can add task and do everything here. And this extra R button actually enables when you have uh, moved way past your working time. So matlab, if you have set your working time to be 9:30 to 6:30 a.m., this extra hour working, extra hour button enables after 6:30. So you can log if you are working after 6:30, you are doing few more tasks after 6:30 after your usual, and that will be counted as a extra overtime. Now let's see this similar thing in the task dashboard view. You can click here and you can see your task being added and in the chronological manner. You can click on it and you can edit it, you can delete it. You can see the time stamp, date, total time taken, description, header, which project it belongs to, which category it belongs to, which subcategory it belongs to. And now let's quickly move on to reports. So here you can see your uh, analytics reports. It shows total task done, total working time, active days, break time, productivity score, current streak, how much I have been active, average time per task, your project task distribution, general, how much time it took, customer application, partner application, the number of tasks you have done, it all catered here. Time distribution, most of time I gave into customer application, then partner application, then I had few meetings. Category wise breakdown, 2 tasks done, 1 hour, 6.5 hours, all those metrics here with along with insights. And this is another view which shows like if you hover over this green dot, it shows on Monday, September 8th, I completed so and so work. I worked for so and so much, and it will be all color coded as per the task I have been completing. So the most number of tasks on that day will be the darkest colored. Then let's move on to email report. So email report here shows. Also, I can deselect a few tasks if I don't want to include in that report. Let's say I don't want to include meetings in my email. So I'll click here and I'll uncheck it. I think so I can check it here. So see, customer application is there and it shows the body of customer application, dashboard project. I did wireframe the dashboard design as per finding, partner application, how much time it took, total productive time, and this can be shared with your managers. Now let's move on to Excel report. Here also I can select and deselect the projects which I don't want to include in this CSV format, and I can export it to CSV and can be shared with the multiple stakeholders. Similarly, monthly report download is there as well. I can click on it and select, and it will be again download the CSV. So this is all about reports, and then I can move on to settings where I can see general. I can change my username, time zone, time format, working days. I can select that I still work on Saturday, so it will be counted as a uh, um, working day and will not, your streak won't break. Then we have daily time slot configuration. I can set my time slot from here as well. And then we have danger zone to delete your account. Then we have security. Then we have reports, again, email report to set the frequency of report generation, email report generation. I can select it to be weekly, generate on Friday, and send to the respective email recipients. Projects, we already went through this. Then we have data management and other things. And here we have a quick add um, shortcut to add the task. And this is irrespective of selecting the time slot. And because earlier, if you are in the daily timeline view, you first select whichever task you want, whichever time slot you want to add task to. Also, you can edit and delete few tasks from here. Like if I click here, and that will be deleted. Okay. Here it shows the time left and the login and log out CTA. If I again want to go through the tutorial, I can click here, show guide, the modal will open again. I can check the thing from here. Let's get started. Also, the new features section is here. You'll see the new features listed here. And this is the toggle. As I mentioned that you only have 24 hours to log the day. So the past day will be logged after the time period is done. So I cannot log the entries on the past previous day, but I can plan the day ahead and add the task of that particular day I have been working on. So this is, we are done with the walkthrough. Congratulations to all of us. And yeah, thank you. Have a great day.